Good morning, everybody. Thanks so much for gracing this occasion. It feels very special. It's been a very long journey for us. Last 22 years of existence in multi-geographical cities in India. So all of you know that we are basically from India as a developers. We hail from this a mid-sized city of India called Chennai. I mean, just for the people from the international space, if you don't know India much, we from Chennai. That's quite one of the important metros of the Indian market. And we built up business the last 22 years from there. We have a very strong presence in south of India, which includes the markets like Bangalore and Hyderabad and Chennai, and we have gained sizable inroads there. And we have built the business here. So today to step into an international market is quite a privilege and an exciting journey, and that's how we have invited all of you all from the press, the mediator fraternity, and some of the influencing communities of the real estate decisions in Dubai market. So thanks so much for being part of this occasion. So let me tell you a little more about us. So as the slide says, big and bold, we are about 20 years in existence actually. That's a long journey. And unlike the Dubai markets, which are quite premiumly priced for international spaces, the Indian markets are, far more less expensive and far more complicated. Actually, we have handled those kind of complexities for many, many, many years. We have built the business, from scratch. Let me introduce myself. I'm a first generation entrepreneur. I don't come from a family which has big monies to possibly invest. We've come a very hard way. My father was in a very simple government job in India. And we built the business from scratch by the spirit and the commitment with which me and my team have worked and built this company for the last so many years. And we want to deliver this in this international space, and we are here. Yeah. So the track record is something we are reasonably proud of. Of course, we are humble about where we stand today, but of course, we are proud about the fact that we are in about 6 cities in India already, in Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune. Now we moved to Mumbai also as a market. And we also doing projects in Coimbatore, and obviously the new city here, which is in the international spaces, Dubai. We have 55,000 people who have trusted us and bought homes from us already. Another 30,000 people are on the verge of getting their keys. So the business is growing. We've completed about 55-60 million square foot of space, and we've had a very good run in the last 20 years. For a real estate development company, 20 years is not too long. I mean, in that sense, we believe we are a young company. We are a young company, and we've made some good inroads into the market. We are very well respected in the Indian space as one of the top builders. In South of India, we are the second. And in the whole of country, we are ranked about 8th or 9th. So that's what we are as a size, and we are here. Obviously, everything starts with a vision, right? So what does home mean to us? We want to be the trusted player who the most important decision of a home buyer, this is one of the most important decisions we believe, because most expensive purchase. And that's not for necessarily a mid-segment audience, etc. It's across the spectrum. If somebody is extremely, part of a creme de la creme, part of a more higher society or more of a higher income strata, for them alone, it's about building their mansions and palaces, which is what is the biggest decision. So, and for anybody down the line too. So the whole spectrum, the space we are in is the most expensive and the important decision every person makes ultimately. So that's exactly what we are. So we take a lot of pride in that, and we take that very seriously. So that's how we have built the vision, that to cater to the needs of delivering the best homes for the most important decision of a person's life. So that's what we are standing today, and we take a lot of pride in it. We work hard towards that. So what built us? So obviously, that you're hearing that Casagrand has done so much and we have done so many things and so on and so forth. I'm sure, what would run in your mind is, okay, fine, that's good, but what's really good happened that in about 15-20 years, you guys have built a larger enterprise and moved into international spaces and so on and so forth. So let me tell you about that. We are an organization which believes in big vision. So when we even step into Dubai, we don't step in to think that we will be one more operator. We don't want to think that way. We want to think we can make a big impact. We can be one of the top 3, 4, 5 developers in the next 5 years, kind of the timeline in Dubai markets. Of course, obviously, we know the kind of a big wigs of this market, including the big names like Emars and Damax and Sobas of the world, But we believe that we think big. We think big and we believe that we can make that happen. That's the first one. And for us, it's not about one project, let's take it, etc. So the minute we can see some success in a project and we are able to deliver well, we will want to build this market bigger quickly. So we will look at very aggressive growth in the journey in terms of how to make it bigger. Obviously, we are already in the verge of tying some more lands and so on and so forth. We are very innovative in the way we approach the business. Ultimately, people believe, this is a 3-bedroom home, that's a 3-bedroom home, that's a 4-bedroom home, this 4, what's the difference? No. Home buying, if there is a lot of application of mind in the way people live, thrive in their respective home, which is very close to the heart rate. Ultimately, everybody goes back to their home with a lot of peace, thinking, I want to now go back and rest in my space. We believe that space, if it's thought through, if it's constantly researched in terms of how do people live across various geographies, there is a chance that we can create homes which are far, far ahead of what others can ever do. So that's how we apply our mind and constantly think, innovate, benchmark practices. We would have possibly, by every time we get into a city, the number of floor plans, the number of amenities, etc., we would have run through all the best builders. The market would be at least 500, 600 before which we don't start the work. We believe that unless we are so sure about what the customer would love, we don't venture out. So that's what makes us quite innovative as an organization. We constantly have a theme with things and innovates. Fairness. We believe actually we're a very clean, decent organization. We run the business with utmost ethics and fairness. We believe that we want to be fair to everybody, fair to our, home buyers, fair to every partner we have, fair to possibly our own team members or employees, fair to the whole ecosystem, fair to the government too. So the fair to investment partners. So we believe that, when we are by and large, fair in the way we operate, the world unlocks larger potential for us. So that's what we believe that it does. And last 22 years, I can very proudly say that we have built and run this company that way. And that's what has kept us ahead. And we do it with passion, utmost passion. Actually, it's like every nuances, every thought, every decisions actually has been very passionately driven. We are very committed in the way we go about our work, in the way we love our work and we love the way what we do. So that's what has also built us to where we are. And so on a product promise, obviously, everybody is delivering homes. Everybody is using the word luxury. Everybody is using the word premium. What really is keeping us apart? I'm sure that should be the question which could be running in a lot of people who might have gone to some other builders, press meets and other markets and so on and so forth. Let me just try and tell you where we apply our mind. We are specific in the way we do go about the research of the plans and every square inch of the space, how it is designed so that there's functionality to every space. Dubai market, any which way the prices per square foot of space you buy is quite expensive. It's international market, of course it's bound to be expensive, but it is expensive. So we ensure every square inch has a logic and a utility to that. And every materials we use, every specifications we use is of very top end international brands and so on and so forth. It really feels the sense and touch and feel and luxury which you want to buy when you're buying an expensive home. We are one of a few companies where we just don't leave the communities to the hands of the people who bought it. We run the communities for a very long time. This has been our practice in India. So all the associations with 500 houses, 1,000 houses we've delivered. We run those societies or the housing associations so that it can be maintained well, it can be supported, and we are always there when the home buyers want to rent their homes out, if they have bought it as an investment, or if they possibly want to ever resell it at a point in time, etc. Everywhere we partner with them. So it's not just about handing over a great home and walking away, but it's about partnering in his life journey when he is owning that house. So, and obviously, a lot of projects are not delivered on time. I'm seeing that being the case even in cases in Dubai. So we deliver projects on time. So that's one of our core strengths. We believe that you have to honor the promises which you make to a home buyer who's taking a financial decision based on what we promise. So we consistently deliver that, and we want to possibly keep honoring that going forward too. I'm saying our homes ultimately is absolutely top end luxury, but we believe that even for luxury, we don't want to ask for the luxury or the price because it's a bigger brand and so on and so forth. We believe that we want every penny being paid for the luxury make true sense and value for him in what he pays for. So that's what we have endeavored to do even here in our new project, and we will continue doing that.